Bismillah. In this video I'm going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 4 May-June 2021 Variant 2. 1a. A 2.5 liter tin of paint costs $13.50. In a sale the cost is reduced by 14%. Work out the sale price of this tin of paint. So reduced by 14%. This means it was 100, reduced by 14, now 86. Before reduction, it was 13.50. So after, cross multiply to find. So 13.50 times 86 divided by 100 equals 11.61. Double I. Work out the cost of buying 42.5 liters of paint at this sale price. So 42.5, this means how many tins? You need to divide 42.5 divided by 2.5 to find the number of tins. This equals 17. So now multiply 17 by 11.61. Equals 197.37. Henry buys some paint in the ratio red paint to white paint to green paint 2 to 8 to 5. Find the percentage of this paint that is white. So white we have 8 parts and the total number of parts 2 plus 8 plus 5, 15. So 8 out of 15 times 100 equals 53.3. Double I. Henry buys a total of 22.5 liters of paint. Find the number of liters of green paint he buys. For green we have 5 parts and we have 15 parts in all. So 5 over 15 times 22.5. Or you can write the ratio between them, red to white to green equals 2 to 8 to 5, and their sum 15, and we know that the sum now 22.5. Now you can find green, cross multiply, you get the same answer, equals 7.5. C. Maria paints a rectangular wall. The length of the wall is 20.5 meters and the height 2.4 meters, both correct to one decimal place. 1 liter of paint covers an area of exactly 10 meters square. Calculate the smallest number of 2.5 liter tins of paint she will need to be sure all the wall is painted. Show all your working. Now we need to find the area, then divide by 10. Now to find the area of rectangular wall, multiply the length by the height, but for the length, this is not exact, this is correct to one decimal place. So we have upper bound and lower bound for the length. The same for the height, we have upper and lower. In this case, because I need to be sure that all the wall is painted, so you need to take the upper bound for length and the upper bound for height. So I need upper bound for the area. Now for the length is 20.5 to one decimal place. One decimal place, this means 0.1, divide by 2, so 0.05. Now to find the length upper, so 20.5 plus 0.05 equals 20.55. The same for width upper equals 2.4 plus 0.05 equals 2.45 meter and meter. Now to find the area, I need area upper, so 20.55 times 2.45 equals 50.3475 meter square. Now to find how many liters are needed, we need to divide by 10. So number of liters we need 50.3475 divided by 10 equals 5.0345 liters. Each 10 contains 2.5 liters. Now to find the number of tens, divide by 2.5, divide 5.0345 by 2.5 equals 2.0139. So we need more than 2 tenths. So we need 3 tenths. Because 2 tenths is not enough. 2 tenths is not enough to be sure that all the wall is painted. Number 2, the table shows some values for y equal 2 times 0.5 power x minus 1. Complete the table. So to complete the table, substitute, put x equal 0, 0.5 power 0 equal 1, 1 times 2 equal 2 minus 1 equal 1, or you can use calculator. For 2, if you put x equal 2, now you can use calculator. 2 times 0.5 power 2 minus 1 equals negative 0.5. Now we need to plot the points. Draw the graph. The first point negative 1 and 3. So negative 1 and 3. Negative 0.5, 1.83. 1.8, this 1.8. You can round 1.83 to 1.8. 0, 1, so 0, 1. 0.5, 0.4. 0.5, 0.4. 1, 0. 1.5, negative 0.29. You can round to negative 0.3. So 1.5 and negative 0.3. 2 and negative 0.5. 2 and negative 0.5. Now join the points with a smooth curve. B. By drawing a suitable straight line, solve the equation 2 times 0.5 power x plus 2x minus 3.5 equals 0. So, to solve this equation by drawing line, so you need to keep the function, the original function, to the left, so the suitable line will be to the right. So now 2 times 0.5 power x, keep this in the left hand side. So now you are left with 2 times 0.5 power x, and transpose 2x and negative 3.5 to the other side. Now you have negative 2x plus 3.5. So the first step, all the terms included in the original function, keep them to the left, and the rest transpose to the other side. Now we need to complete the left hand side to be the same like the original one. So we need subtract 1. So minus 1, minus 1. Now we have the curve to the left. So this y. And to the right, if you simplify, 3.5 minus 1, so 2.5. So negative 2x plus 2.5. So this is the suitable line we need to draw. And we can find the intersection between this line and the curve to find the solution. So, to draw this line, we need 2 points. put x equals 0. If x equals 0, y equal 2.5. Now put x equal 1. If you put x equal 1, negative 2 times 1, negative 2, plus 2.5, so 0.5. 0.5. Now plot the points and draw the line. 0, 2.5, 0, 2.5, 1, 0.5, 1 and 0.5. Now draw the line and find the intersection between this line and the curve. This line intersects the curve at one point, this one. Find the x coordinate for this point. This approximately 1.4, because each two small square represent 1, so this 1.4. So 1.4. See, there are no solution to the equation 2 times 0.5 power x minus 1 equal k. Complete the following statement. The highest possible value for k is... Now for this equation we have the curve to the left and k to the right. So the curve to the left, this means y. So this equation is the same like y equals k. Y equals k, this horizontal line. I need this horizontal line doesn't intersect the curve at all. And the k is an integer. So if we consider k negative 2, so this doesn't intersect the curve at all. K negative 1 doesn't intersect the curve at all. K equals 0 intersects the curve. So the highest value for k, negative 1. Because after that, the horizontal line intersects the curve. So the highest value for k, negative 1. The equation of the asymptote to the graph y equal 2 times 0.5 power x minus 1 is... If you look for this function, the curve for this function goes down. If x increase, y decrease. So this decrease. Till what? We need to find the limit when x approaches to infinity, when x very big number. So look for the function. We have 0.5 power x. This means 1 over 2 power x. If x increase, so 1 over 2 power x will decrease. For example, if you put x equal 100, you will find very small number. If you x 1000, the number will be closer to 0. So if x very large number, so this will be 0. So 0 times 2 equals 0 minus 1, so negative 1. So now y equals negative 1. So this is the line. This is the asymptote line. The curve try to reach this line but doesn't intersect the line at all. So the equation of the asymptote line, y equals negative 1. Number 3a, simplify. 7 power 5 times 7 power 6. So we add the power, 7 power 11. 7 power 15 divide 7 power 5. When we divide, subtract the power. So 7 power 15 minus 5, which is 10. 42 plus 7, 49. B, simplify. 2x squared times 2xy power 4 all power 3. You can multiply the bracket first. 5 times 2, 10. X power 2 times x power 3. And we have y power 4. All power 3. Now distribute the power. So this means 10 power 3. X power 3. All power 3. Y power 4. All power 3. 10 power 3 equal 1000. X power 3 all power 3 multiplies the power, so x power 9. y power 4 all power 3, so y power 12. C, b equal 2 power 5, 3 power 3 times 7, q equals 540. Find the highest common factor HCF of b and q. We need to factorize 540. Now divide by 2, 270. Divide by 2, 135. Now you can divide by 5 equals 27. 27 divided by 3, 9. 9 divided by 3, 3. 3 divided by 3, 1. So 540 can be written as 2 power 2 multiply 3 power 3 times 5. Now to find HCF takes the common factor to the least power. Now we have 2 power 5 and 2 power 2, so 2 power 2 least power. Now we have a 3 common, 3 power 3 and 3 power 3, so in one of them because same power. We cannot take 7 or 5 because they are not common. Highest common factor takes the common factor to the least power. Now HCF equal 2 power 2, which is 4, times 3 power 3, which is 27. 4 times 27, 108. Double I. Find the lowest common multiple LCM of P and Q. LCM take all the factor, and if the factor common, take the greatest power. So now we have 2 power 5 and 2 power 2. This common, so take the greatest power, so 2 power 5. We have 3 power 3 and 3 power 3, any one of them because they are equal. You cannot take both. We have 7 not common, so we have to take 7. And we have 5 also. Now multiply them. Equal 30,240. Now triple I. B times R is a cube number, where R is an integer. Find the smallest possible value for R. Now we have B, 2 power 5, multiply 3 power 3, times 7. Then, if we multiply by R, we get a cube number. For the cube number, power should be divisible by 3. Now for 2 power 5, 3 power 3, 7 power 1. 5 is not divisible by 3. But to make the power divisible by 3, we need to add 1 for the power. We need 5 to become 6. So we need to multiply by 2. So first we need to multiply by 2. And 3 power 3, no need to change because this is divisible by 3. 7 power 1, 1 is not divisible by 3, it is not multiple of 3. So the least number we can add to make multiple of 3, we need to add 2. So to add 2, you need to multiply by 7 power 2. So multiply by 7 power 2. So the least possible value for R, 2 times 7 power 2, which is 98. Now D, factorize the following completely. X squared minus 3x minus 28. Trinomial, no common factor, so 2 brackets. X squared, x times x. Two numbers, if you multiply, you get negative 28. If you add, you get negative 3. So negative 7 and positive 4. Now double I. 7 times a plus 2b all squared plus 4a times a plus 2b. The first step to factorize, if you have common factor, extract the common factor. This bracket is common, a plus 2b. So now we can take a plus 2b common. Now you are left with 7 times a plus 2b, because power 2 means we have 2 brackets. So if you took one of them common, so you have 1 left, plus 4a. To simplify completely, you need to simplify this bracket. 7 times a, 7a, 7 times 2b, is 14b plus 4a times a plus 2b equals, we can combine the like terms in this one. So the first bracket we cannot simplify more, a plus 2b, and the second bracket 7a plus 4a, 11a plus 14b. E 3 power 2x minus 1 equals 1 over 9 power x times 3 power 2y minus x. Find expression for y in terms of x. We need to make the same base for the left hand side and the right hand side. Now we have 3 and 3, but we need to change 9. 9 equals 3 times 3 or 3 power 2. So the left hand side 3 power 2x minus 1. For the right hand side 1 over x, this means 1 over 3 power 2 all power x, so 3 power 2x. Because 3 power 2 all power x, this means 3 power 2x. Times 3 power 2y minus x. So the left hand side is still the same, 3 power 2x minus 1 equals. Now we have to divide. When we divide, subtract the power. So 2y minus x minus 2x. 2y minus x minus 2x, so 2y minus 3x. So this can be written 3 power 2y minus 3x. Now base equal base, so power equal power. So 2x minus 1 equals 2y minus 3x. I need y in terms of x. So you can transpose 3x to the other side by positive. So 5x, because 2x plus 3x, 5x minus 1 equals 2y. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So y equals 5x minus 1 over 2. Number 4a, the mass mkg of each of 40 parcels in warehouse is recorded. The table shows the information about the masses of these parcels. Complete the histogram. For histogram, to find the frequency density, frequency density equal frequency divide class width. The first two is drawn for you, so we need to draw the rest. Now the class widths, we can write the class widths for the last three from 2 to 4, so 2, this is the class width. From 4 to 7, so 3. From 7 to 12 to 5. Now 15 divided by 2, so the frequency density for the third one, 15 divided by 2, so 7.5. This is the height. 10 divided by 3, so 3.3, approximately 3.3. 4 divided 5 is 0.8. Now, from 2 to 4, 7.5. 2 to 4, 7.5. So this 7.5. Okay. This is from 2 to 4. Now from 4 to 7, 3.3. 3.3. Each square represents 2, so 3.3, 1 square and a half. From 4 to 7. Next one, 0.8 from 7 to 12, 0.8, 0.8 from 7 to 12. This is how to complete the histogram. Double I calculate an estimate of the mean mass of the parcels. To find the mean, we need to find the middle value for each group between 0.5 and 1, so 0.75, this is the middle value. 1 and 2, so 1.5. 2 and 4, so 3. 4 and 7, so 5.5. 7 and 12, 7 plus 12, 19, divide by 2, so 9.5. Now to find the mean, multiply the middle value by the frequency for each group, then divided by the total frequency, which is 40. So 0.75 times 4 plus 1.5 times 7 plus 3 times 15 plus 5.5 times 10 plus 9.5 times 4 divide by 40 equals 3.7875. Triple I. A parcel is picked at random from the 40 parcels. Find the probability that this parcel has a mass 2 kg or less. 2 kg or less. From the table or from the graph we can find 2 or less. This means 7 and 4. 7 plus 4, 11, so 11 over 40. So 11 over 40, so the probability 11 over 40. IV. Two parcels are picked at random without replacement from those with a mass greater than 2. Greater than 2. So I mean those. So this is the sample space for us. So 15 plus 10 plus 4, so 29. So we need to choose from 29. So this is the sample space for us. Now work out the probability that one of them has mass greater than 7. Greater than 7, this means from 7 to 12, we have 4. So 4, take care. 4, not 4 over the total, 4 over 29. Because we need to choose the two parcels, it's given to you. The two parcels are picked at random from those with mass greater than 2. So we need to choose from 29, not from 40. So 4 over 29. And the other has mass 4 or less. 4 or less, we have 15. Because we need to choose, it's given to you that the two parcels picked from those. So less than 4, this means between 2 and 4, so 15. So times, because and. So 15 over 28 now, because 29 minus 1. And because the order does matter, we can choose the one who has mass greater than 7 first, or has mass 4 kg or less first, so multiply by 2 equal 30 over 203. B. A van delivers parcels from a different warehouse. The box and whisker plot shows the information about the masses of the parcels in the van. Find the median. The median, the one at the middle, so this 4.6, because each square represents 0.2, this 4.6. So the median 4.6. Find the interquartile. So to find the interquartile, you need to find the upper and lower, then subtract. The upper, this 6.2, and the lower 3, so 6.2 minus 3 equals 3.2. Two parcels are removed from the van at the first delivery. The masses of these parcels are 2.4 kg and 5.8 kg. Describe the effect of removing these parcels has on the median mass of the remaining parcels. Give reason for your answer. 2.4, so this 2.4 and 5.8, so this 5.8. Look, the median at the middle. The median is the middle value, If we remove 1 before the median and 1 after the median, so still this value is the same, so the median will not change. If we remove 1 before the median and 1 after the median, so this value is still at the middle. So no change for the median. No change for the median, because 1 less the median and 1 greater than the median. So no change if we remove both. Number 5a. A is negative 3, 8, B 2, negative 5, 5. Find B minus A. B minus A. So 2 minus negative 3, 5. Negative 5 minus 8, so negative 13. 2a plus b, so we need to multiply a by 2 first. 2 times negative 3 and 8 plus b, which is 2 negative 5. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. 2 times 8, 16. So negative 6 and 16 plus 2 and negative 5 equals negative 6 plus 2, so negative 4. 16 plus negative 5 equals 11. So negative 4 and 11. Now magnitude of b. This means square root 2 squared plus negative 5 in bracket square. So 4 plus 25, so root 29, which is 5.39 to 3 significant figure. Double I. A plus KB equal 13 and M, where K and M are integers. Find the value of K and the value of M. A plus KB equals negative 3, 8 plus K times 2, negative 5 equals negative 3, 8 plus 2K minus 5K equals negative 3 plus 2K and 8 minus 5K. But it's given to you that this equals 13 and M. So x displacement equal x displacement. So negative 3 plus 2K equal 13. Transpose negative 3 to the other side by positive. So 2K equals 16. Divide by 2. So K equals 8. Now K is 8. We can deduce also that 8 minus 5K equals M. K is 8. So 8 minus 5 times 8, which is 40, equals M. 8 minus 40, negative 32, equal M. So M is negative 32. B. OABC is a parallelogram and O is the origin. M is the midpoint of OB. N is the point on AB such that AN to NB 3 to 2. OA is B. OC equal Q. First, AN to NB 3 to 2. So we can write this 3 and this 2. We have 5 in all, so this 3 over 5 and this 2 over 5. If this is Q, so this is also Q, because this parallelogram. So the opposite sides are parallel and equal. So AB is Q. So now AN 3 over 5Q and NB 2 over 5Q in the same direction. Now if OA is B, so this is also B. Now find OB. OB equals OC plus CB, so Q plus B. So OP equal Q plus B. CM, so join CM. CM equal CO plus OM. CO plus OM. CO is negative Q because opposite direction. So this negative Q. Plus OM, because M midpoint, so OM have OB, and we OB equal Q plus B. So have OB, so have Q plus B. Now simplify, so this negative Q, half times Q equal half Q, half times B equals half B. Now combine the like terms, so negative 1 and half, so negative Q. So this will be negative half Q plus half B. Mn, so Mn, to find Mn, you can find Mb plus Bn, Mb plus Bn. So Mn equals Mb plus Bn. Mb is the same like OM, is half OB. So MB equals half OB, so half Q plus B. Now Bn, we have NB is 2 over 5Q. So Bn negative, because opposite direction, negative 2 over 5Q. So negative 2 over 5Q. Now simplify. So this half Q plus half B minus 2 over 5Q. Combine the like terms. 1 over 2 minus 2 over 5 equals 1 over 10. So 1 over 10 Q plus half B. Double I, CB and ON are extended to meet at D. So CB, we can extend CB, and ON to meet at D. Find the position vector of D. We need to find OD. OD equals OC plus CD. OC plus CD. OC equal Q. What about CD? How to find CD? This triangle, which is NBD, similar to triangle OCD. This triangle, the small one, we can shade just to explain. This triangle is similar to the large one, so the sides are proportional. The ratio between this side and that one, because this side 2 over 5, so the ratio between this side and that one 2 to 5. So the ratio between DB and DC 2 to 5. So these 2 parts, and DC 5 parts, so 5 minus 2 equal 3. So these 3 parts. So the ratio between DB to BC 2 to 3. DB to BC 2 to 3. Now we can say that CB to BD, now 3 to 2. CB is vector B, so we can find BD in terms of B. 2 times B over 3, so BD equals 2B over 3, or 2/3 B. Now also we can find CD, the whole one. CD is CB, which is B, plus BD, which is 2/3 B. So this means 1B plus 2/3 B. This equals 5 over 3B. Now we have CD, 5 over 3B. So OD equals Q plus 5 over 3B. Number 6. The diagram shows a quadrilateral ABCD made from two triangles, ABD and BCD. Shows that BD equals 16.9. BD, we have two sides and included angle. We can find BD from cosine rule. So BD equals square root 19 square plus 16 square minus 2 times 19 times 16 cosine of 57 equals 16.9 to 1 decimal. B calculates the angle CBD. CBD. So we need to find this angle. To find this angle, now we have BD is 16.9, so it's better to write 16.9. For this triangle, we have two sides and we have angle, so we can find this angle, because 16.9 over sine C equals 32 over sine 75. After we find angle C, now we can find angle B, 180 minus both. We cannot find B directly. So use sine rule, 16.9 over sine C equals 32 over sine 75. Now sine C equals 16.9 times sine 75 divided by 32 equals 0.51. Now angle C 30.7. So angle B equals 180 minus 75 plus 30.7 equals 74.3. C, find the area of the quadrilateral ABCD. We can find the area of this triangle and the area of that one, then add. Area of this triangle, we have two sides and included angle. So have times 16 times 19 sine 57 plus area of the second triangle, we have 32 and 16.9 and 74.3. So have times 16.9 times the other side, which is 32, times sine the included angle, so sine 74.3 equals 388 to 3 significant figure meter square. D, find the shortest distance from B to AD. The shortest distance is the perpendicular distance, so we need to draw from B perpendicular to AD. We need to find this distance. If we consider this distance x, to find x, we have right angle triangle. We have this angle 57 and we have the hypotenuse for this right angle triangle 16. Then we can find x using a sine, because we have hypotenuse and we need to find opposite. So sine 57 equals x over 16. So x equal 16 sine 57 equals 13.4 centimeter. Number 7. On the grid, draw the image of triangle T by translation, after a translation by the vector 2, -1. 2, -1. This means 2 to the right and 1 down. So you can start with this point, 2 to the right, each small square represents 1. So 2 to the right, this means 1 and 2, then 1 down. So this is the image for this point. Now after you draw the image for this point, you can deduce the rest, because this side 2, so 2 to the left, 2 to the left, and this side 3, so 3 down. Then join them. So this is the image by translation to -1. Triangle T, I need the image of triangle T after rotation 90 clockwise about the origin. Rotation 90 clockwise about the origin. You can use tracing paper, or without tracing paper also you can find the image for this point. How to reach this point from the center? 2 to the right and 1 up. 2 right, 1 up. Now if you rotate 2 to the right and 1 up 90 clockwise, 2 to the right will be 2 down, then 1. So this is the image for this point. This is the image. So 2 down and 1 to the right. Second point, 2 and 4. 2 and 4. 90 clockwise. So this 2 down and 4 to the right. So this is the image. The last point, this one, 4 and 4. So 4 down and 4 to the right. Now join. This is the image by rotation 90 clockwise about the origin. Triple I, triangle T after enlargement, scale factor -1/2, center -2, 3. Center -2, 3. So this is the center, -2, 3. Now for triangle T, I need scale factor. I need to find the enlargement by scale factor -1/2. From this point, how to reach that one? We need to travel from this point to that one, 4 right and 1 up, 4 right, 1 up, 4 right, 1 up. If you multiply by -1/2, this means 2 left and half down. 2 left and half down. So this is the image for this point. By the same way, for this point, how to travel for this point? You need to travel 6 to the right and 1 up. 6 to the right and 1 up. So 3 to the left and half down. So this is the image. The last one, from the center, how to reach this point? 4 to the right and 2 down. 4 right, 2 down. 4 right, 2 down times -1/2. This means 2 left and 1 up. So this is the image. Now join them. So this is the image by enlargement by scale factor -1/2 about the center -2, 3. Now describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle T to A. T to A. So this reflection about the line y equal -x. Look for the coordinates. This point 2 and 1. its image -1 and 2. If you flip the coordinates and they change the sign, this reflection on the line y equal -x. So this reflection on the line y equal -x. 8a, a cuboid has length L centimeter, width W centimeter, height H centimeter. The diagram shows the net of this cuboid. The ratio between W and L is 1 to 2. Find the value of W and the value of L and value of W and value of H. Now from the net, if this L, so we can deduce that this L and this also L. And this side, because this height, this is also height, and this also height. Now we have this side 37.8, so we can deduce that 2 length plus 2 height, 2 length plus 2 height equal 37.8. And vertically, this side is 21.1. Now if this H, so this also H, if this W, this also W, and now if this height and this height, so this also height. Now 2 height plus 1 width equal 21.1. So 2H plus W equals 21.1. Now we can solve these two equations. We can rearrange that one. So W plus 2H, W plus 2H. Now if we subtract, we can eliminate 2H. So 2L minus W, so 2L minus W equals 37.8 minus 20.1 equals 17.7. But it's given to you that length equal to W, because the ratio between W and length 1 to 2. The ratio between width and length 1 to 2. So this means the length double the width. So we can replace length by 2 widths. So now 2L means 2 times 2W minus W equals 17.7. So 2 times 2, 4, 4 minus 1 equals 3, so 3W, 17.7, divide by 3, so W is 5.9. Now we can find length, L. L is 2W, so 2 times 5.9 equals 11.8. Now we have length and W. To find the height, we can substitute in this equation. So 5.9 plus 2H equals 20.1. So 2H is 20.1 minus 5.9 equals 14.2. Divide by 2, so the height 7.1. B. The diagram shows a solid pyramid with rectangular base A, B, C, D. E is vertically above D. Angle EDC equal angle EDA equals 90. AB equals 18, BC equals 15, and EC is 24. The pyramid is made from wood and it has a mass 800 grams. Calculate the density of the wood. To find the density, mass over volume. We have the mass 800, so we need to find the volume. The volume, the rule is given to you, 1/3 times area of base times height. We can find the area of the base, 18 times 15, but we don't have the height, we need to find the height first. To find the height, if this 18, this also 18, so 18 and 24 and right angle triangle, then you can find the height. So the height equals 24 square minus 18 squared equal 15.9 centimeter. Now to find the volume, 1/3 times base area, which is 18 times 15, times the height, which is 15.9, equals 1431 centimeter cube. Now to find the density, equals mass, which is 800, divide 800 gram, divide 1431 centimeter cube, equals 0.559 gram per centimeter cube. Double I calculates the angle between BE and the base of the pyramid. We need BE intersect the base at B, and if we drop point A on the base, we get this point. So we need to join the diagonal BD. Now we have right angle triangle. This right angle triangle. We need to find this angle. We have the height 15.9, and we can find this side because this 18 and this also 15. So from Pythagoras theorem, because this right angle triangle, because the base rectangle, we can find BD. BD equals square root 15 square plus 18 square equals 23.4 centimeter. Now we have BD and we have ED. We have opposite and the adjacent. So theta tan inverse opposite, which is 15.9, over adjacent, which is 23.4, equals 34.2. So the angle 34.2 degrees. 9a I. The equation y equal x power 3 minus 4x power 2 plus 4x can be written as y equal x times x minus a all squared. Find the value of a. So for this one, we can take x common. So y equal x bracket x squared minus 4x plus 4. We can factorize the trinomial. So two numbers, if you multiply you get 4, and if you add -4, so x minus 2 times x minus 2. So this can be written as x times x minus 2 all squared. So a equals 2. On the axis, sketch the graph y equal x power 3 minus 4x squared plus 4x. So this is a cubic function. For the cubic function, if the coefficient of x power 3 positive, so this is our curve, like that. Now to draw, we need to find the intersection with x-axis and intersection with y-axis. Intersection with y-axis, put x equals 0. So if you put x equals 0, y equals 0. So the curve passing through the origin. Now to find the intersection with x-axis, put y equals 0. This means this bracket equals 0. We have two solutions. Maybe x equals 0 or x equals 2. So y equals 0 if this bracket equals 0 or x equals 0. So 0 and 2. So 0 and 2. Now this curve intersect x-axis at 2 points only. This is the graph. B. Find the equation of the tangent to the graph y equal x power 3 minus 4x power 2 plus 4x at x equal 4. To find the equation of the tangent, we need to find the gradient of that tangent. The gradient of tangent is dy over dx. dy over dx equal 3x power 2 minus 8x plus 4. At x equal 4, no substitute. So the gradient, because dy over dx is the gradient, the function of a gradient. Function of a gradient of the tangent to the curve. So if I need to find the gradient at any point, we need to find dy over dx. The gradient of the tangent to the curve at any point, we need to find dy over dx and substitute by the given point. So now put x equal 4. So 3 times 4 squared minus 8 times 4 plus 4 equals 20. So the equation of the tangent 20, y equal 20x plus c. To find c, we need point. We have x coordinate for this point 4. We can find y by substituting in the original function. So y equals 4 power 3 minus 4 times 4 power 2 plus 4 times 4 equals 16. So the point 4 and 16. Now by substitution, so 16 equals 20 times 4 plus c. So c equals 16 minus 80 equals negative 64. So the equation of the line y equal 20x minus 64. Number 10, the table shows the 4 sequences A, B, C, and D. Complete the table. Sequence A, 1, 8, 27, 64, the cube numbers. So the next one, 125, and the nth term in power 3. The second sequence, 5, 11, 17, 23, add 6 each time. So 23 plus 6, 29. And so the nth term, 6n. 6n plus what? One step to the back, 5 minus 6, so negative 1. So 6n minus 1. 0.25, sequence C. 0.25, 0.5, 1, 2, 4, multiplied by 2, multiplied by 2, multiplied by 2. If you multiply by 2, this geometric sequence, it's a term, the nth term, er power n minus 1. A is the first term, which is 0.25. R the number you multiply by with, which is 2. So 0.25 times 2 power n minus 1. 0.25 times 2 power n minus 1. Now sequence D, 4.75, 10.5, 16, 21. It's not easy to find the nth term if you just look for the sequence D. But if you look for the other sequences and sequence D at the same time, maybe you can deduce the nth term for sequence D. Look for this column, 23, 2, 17, 1, 16, 11, 0.5, 10.5, 5, 0.25, 4.75. If we subtract 23 minus 2, 21, 17 minus 1, 16, 11 minus 0.5, 10.5, 5 minus 0.25, 4.75. So each term in sequence D resulted if you subtract sequence B minus sequence C. So 29 minus 4, so this is 25. Now for the nth term is the same. So the nth term will be 6n minus 1 minus the nth term for sequence C, which is 0.25 times 2 power n minus 1. So this is the nth term for sequence D.